new 6 pounds of goodness. So only thing I needed was a new hat, mask, and gloves to go with my Sitka cover. The new pattern that came out last year. I got a coat and pants. I felt like it was gonna be a little too warm for spring turkey season, so I decided to go with the a little bit lighter stuff, and we'll get into that in just a second. And then I was like, well, I am one of them guys. I like to match. I have a lot of a lot of camo, and I'm one of the people that like to match. And I was like, I can't have a turkey pouch that's Optifade subalpine, so not Optifade, subalpine. And I was like, I got to get something that has the cover.
Did I mention I'm irresponsible?
I already have the turkey tool belt, I believe it's called, and then I was like, I don't want to get the vest. So vest is in there. When I was only going to get a hat, mask, and gloves to go with my other stuff, but then thinking about it, I was like, I'm just going to pull the trigger and do it. So let's open the bag up. All right, again, so what I really only needed was these 3 things: the men's Traverse gloves, the cornet gaiter, and then just the Sitka trucker. That's all I wear typically. Mask-wise, turkey hunting, it's so important to cover your face up. Them turkeys, they pick out everything, I swear. Any little thing that seems out of place, they pick it off. Movement, they pick it off. So mask is a must. I hunted 1 year without one, and I got busted twice. So I'll never do that again, because I was just being cheap and lazy. So to get into things, what I end up going with is I wanted something for spring, because springtime can be hot and it can be cold. So I do have 2 options, obviously, in the cover. My stuff I got for deer season last year in the cover. But I went with the Traverse pants. Really limited on size right now. This stuff is popular. You see a lot of people switching over to the cover from the subalpine for turkey. Some people even wear the timber for turkey season. So they're a really lightweight pant. They didn't come with the knee pads, which is great, because honestly, all the other stuff that I had knee pads in, I take them out just because it feels weird. Like, it would be nice, kneeling down, but I don't need it. It's got nice pockets, zippers, real lightweight. And that's what I like, honestly, because if it's chilly and it's going to be warmer, like mid-morning, if we're still out there, typically I would just wear a pair of thermals underneath. And I usually never get overheated that way. But if you wear really thick stuff throughout the day, then you're just going to be miserable. Layers is nice. That's a big thing about Sitka, is the layers, obviously. The next thing is the core lightweight hoodie. Again, keeping stuff light here. This right here. Sometimes they come with mask, and this one actually already had a mask in it, which is nice. So I'll have that mask. I'll still probably wear that mask outside of this one, but I also have it for come deer season if I want to wear a mask as well. So nice lightweight hoodie. Because sometimes you got to go do those running guns. You got to go down and go find them, because sometimes they just don't come to you. And scouting. That's one thing I love about turkey season, is there's so many different ways to do it. Obviously, every hunting's that way, but you can hear them. They're talking to you. If they're not gobbling, they're drumming. The big thing I'm super excited about, this is the thing since I hit place that order button, I was like, I cannot wait to get this thing. I've never been big into vests, and I was like, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, it is what it is. Got something extra of, whoever's hunting with me, if they want to wear it, they can wear it. Logan. Mm-hmm. So this is the Equinox turkey vest. It's an Optifade cover, obviously. Let's get that bad boy open. The one thing I really liked about it is the seat. The seat, because the seat on the turkey tool belt is not that thick. It's really thin. It is nice because it folds down off the pack and then you can just sit on it. I get really antsy, so I move a lot, so I need something a little bit thicker so I'm not like, I don't know, I just get really uncomfortable pretty quick. But this vest, one thing I'm noticing right off the get-go is a lot of nice pockets in it. Still no sticker, Sitka, what the hell? A lot of pockets. Obviously these ones for box calls, strikers. For your, looks like for your pot calls. Let's open that bad boy up there. Yeah, and then it's got the little, got you a little sleeve for your mouth calls, which is really nice. You can just slip them right in there. And it looks like it doesn't zip up, which I do like. It does have a thing right there, so air can get in there. So obviously your mouth calls, they'll dry out. They're not just gonna stay moist the entire time. I know a lot of people love that word, moist. Zips. Obviously, if you hunt public land, which honestly I refuse to in my state, just because there's so many people that hunt state land, and there's just been so many crazy accidents, people getting, you know, hit by strays and all kinds of stuff, and people want to fight because I've been scouting this area forever. Blah 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 blah. You guys know the routine, but they did put that little orange markers on it, so when you are walking, people can see you. They don't mistake you for a turkey somehow. Apparently that happens. Not only in Michigan, I know it happens in other states, because I just actually saw, I think in California, a guy was shot, unfortunately, because another guy thought it was a turkey in a bush, I guess. Crazy, but one little thing you can, when you're out running and gunning, or you're out scouting, whatever it be, takes a couple seconds, flip that stuff out. Might save your life, you never know. So I do like this, all the buttons, you got a lot of adjustments for when you're packaging like certain things. If you don't want it like loose, you can, you know, tighten these straps up, make it tight so it sits tighter to the pack. It's not, then you don't feel all that movement on you. And I'm trying to figure out how these, okay, so these just slip open like that. I'll have to adjust all this for me, because right now it's for somebody that's tiny. My fat Dairy Queen gut. So yeah, I do gotta adjust it to me, which is easy, just like that. Boom. Feels pretty comfortable. I gotta mess with the adjustments, get this thing down a little bit lower, because I feel like it's hitting my neck. The other thing I do see, I'm hoping that my bino harness will fit inside of here without any issues, because hunting without binos is crazy to me, because I did it for a couple of years, or had them in a backpack and not convenient. Now that having that bino pack, it's so nice to be able to just flip them out and look real quick, especially when you're hunting, you know, big open fields or bigger areas. But seems like all the pockets are really convenient to get to. Obviously your backpack, you'd have to take it off, which only takes a second, or if you got your buddy with you. I really like it so far. Well, obviously we're going to hunt with it. It's got some little zipper pockets here. Not big enough for snacks. I like that. We will try it with the vinyl pack to see how everything fits in there and see how everything works. So, seems to be well built. We're going to have to adjust the seat down, because it's the way it looks to me is when you're walking. Obviously it's going to be like this, and when you sit down, it'll just flop right down for you, which is nice. The one thing I noticed right when I opened it, I noticed the small, medium, and then when you pull on these, there's medium, large. So obviously you need to find your height. I'm 6 foot tall, so I imagine probably a large, depending. So you just mess with these right here. These clip real nice. Obviously, like I said, it felt like it was like right at the top of my neck here. It felt just a little uncomfortable, but I'll try this back on in a second. I just figured I'd show that. All right, I went and grabbed my my vinyl harness. I'm gonna try all this on here in a minute. But the turkey tool belt, there is a video. If you look back last year when we got the turkey tool belt, I really like this thing. So obviously this is in subalpine. It's what I wore last year. Turkey tool belt, again, I just wanted to show that real quick. Make sure you check out that video. I'll try to link it in this video. I'm messing around with all that. But it is real nice. Fits on the waist real good. I never felt uncomfortable with it on. So I'd imagine put that bad boy on first. So I did adjust this to medium, so we're going to try it on medium real quick. Again, I'm 6 foot tall, 210. And I think you're just gonna have to play with adjustments on all this. So I just have to do some adjusting to get everything to fit nice. But I think that'll work good. Got my rangefinder here. Rangefinder is so important, especially with turkey hunting. Just looking at my gut for this with the bino harness. Seems to all fit pretty well. Here I'm 6 foot, 210, 215, and I have this on medium right now. And that seems to fit really well. Doesn't feel like it's going to fall off my shoulders. Even with all this stuff together, I feel like I still got room. I'm sure with my shotgun and everything, I think we'll be good. So that's just a quick view on the Equinox turkey vest in connection with the bino harness. And again, all I was going to buy was a net gaiter mask, the gloves, and a hat. And I ended up with all this except for the bino. So, you know, sometimes it happens, you know. No, I'm just irresponsible. Alright, last part of this video. If you watched last year's turkey videos, which last year we really didn't have super exciting outside of Emily's, John's, Logan and mine our hunts, like mine, I had the mishap with my bead being gone and me overthinking the shot. It's the first turkey I didn't miss him the first shot. You could see in the video feathers went poof. But I definitely shot low. You could tell from the video. And then I had to shoot 2 more times to get him because he was on a flight away, running up the hill. And obviously I got him. It was embarrassing, but stuff happens. But I opened my bag, pulled the gun out of the floating gun case, and my bead was missing. And the whole hunt I was worried about it. I don't know why. I was getting in my head. Turkey came in. It was only like a 15-yard shot, if that. And again, I shot super low the first shot. Sometimes getting in your head is bad, so try not to do that. But this is gonna be the second bead I put on this gun. Second. The first one, the stock one, fell off. I put another one of these on, a different one than this one. We're gonna try this style, and then I'm going to make sure I do a really good job of putting Loctite on this bead, because there's nothing more frustrating when something like that happens. It almost cost me the bird. Last thing I ever want to do is wound something and have a turkey out there wounded. So we're going to put that on. We're going to put some Loctite on it and then screw it down good and go from there. So let's get into that. Again, this is a Franchi Affinity. So if you have one of these, just check it. I'm not saying it's terrible by any means, but check it. Put some Loctite on it. Blue. I wouldn't put red because then you'd have to take a torch to get it off if you ever want to change it for some reason. Franchi Affinity 3. It's a waterfowl edition. I've had this gun for I think 3 or 4 years now. It is beat. It's had a rough life, but I've always checked my, after the stock one fell off, I've always checked it. I checked it the night before, and I have no clue. It has to be in the grass out there. I've never went and looked again, but it's frustrating. So $30 sight, or $30 bead to put back on there. It's a universal one, thank God, but let's get it on there. So this is the sticker's price sticker's kind of covering it, but High Vis, looks like it's the brand. Last year I used I think it was a True Glow on it. Didn't seem as nice as this one, so hopefully this one will stay on a little bit better. It does come with extra different color optics and styles, it looks like. There's even a white bead in there as well. So it's a really nice, look at that focus there. But again, Loctite I think is going to be the key with all this. But big thing I got to do, it does come with a bunch of different screws. It looks like 5 different screws, 5 or 6, yeah, 5 different ones for different gun manufacturers. Obviously they use different threads. Those are in there. A nice universal kit. Looks nice. Comes with a carrying thing if you want to change your bead out, if you're going to go do whatever. Different lights for different folks, I guess. So I can tell it's like a finer thread, so I'm going to look in here, see which one looks fine. That one's a really coarse thread, so it's not that one. Maybe this one to start off. Maybe the first thing I would do is find out which screw you're going to need before you do anything. just to be safe. It does say on there what manufacturers that'll work for. Seems to be it. Doesn't feel like it moves. So the big thing is I got to figure out how to get that out of there. Okay, so it just pulls out of there. You just got to kind of have some nails or something, and it looks like it snaps back in there. So decent coat of the Loctite. Yeah. The screw is so small you would never be able to do this with your fingers. So before you tighten it down, obviously you want to make sure it's dead centered. I mean, this thing's honestly self-explanatory. And I should have got just a little bit bigger of a screwdriver. But I think we're going to be good there. Wipe off that excess there. And then you stick this back through there. And it snaps back in. We got a bead back on our gun now. Alright, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Again, I wanted to show the new Sitka irresponsible purchase. Honestly, I wear my stuff. I wear it a lot. It's not just going to be me hunting. Obviously, we're going to get my wife, Emily, back out again. Clayton, I think that video is over 80,000 views, this duck hunt video. If you haven't watched the video yet, please go watch that for Clayton. I think he's turned 7. So that kid is on top of the world with that video. He tells everybody about it. I would too if I was his age. I would right now. But YouTube channel's doing really well. Sorry we haven't posted any videos lately. I've been a lot with the fire department. I've taken a new class to become an inspector. It's been a lot of work. So that got in the way of life for a little while, which is good. But we're back at it. Hunting season starts next Saturday. It's Saturday today that I filmed this video. So we're exactly a week out. Super excited. We've got birds at all of our properties. Been scouting. Super excited for it. Like I said, we're going to get a few people out this year that on their first birds. And we got Jessica coming in 2 weeks. Jessica Ann from Jessica Ann Outdoors. Good friend of ours from Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin. Really excited to get her back out here. She's going to be staying with us for I think 3-4 days. Super excited about that. A lot of great stuff going to happen this season. We're going to do our best. We got more cameras. We got more gear now to put out some better videos and just have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, we could delete all the video and cameras and all that stuff, and it's still going to be fun regardless. That's why I love it. It's my favorite thing out of all hunting is turkey season. Turkey season is my favorite, and I'll say it a million times until I'm blue in the face. So we will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully it's with us in the woods. So see you in the next one. Did I mention I'm irresponsible?